Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Hey, Sophie. I'm doing good. How are you? Baby's doing good too. So, this is the first night. Oh, I got your question. Thank you. This is the first night that I'm deciding to work while he's awake and home by myself. So, anytime that y'all have seen me, I either have my husband home with me or I've put Knox down to sleep for the night, and then I'm just working while he sleeps in hopes that he does not wake up a lot and I can just work. So, right now is the first time that he's awake, he's sitting next to me, and I'm trying to do this. So, y'all will just have to be very patient with me. I probably will only be on for about an hour just because I don't know how long he'll tolerate, and we got to do like bedtime stuff. So I have a whole entire bucket of bowl of toys over here that I'm basically just going to be passing to him as he gets bored with the one that he's using in hopes that it will take up an hour. And then if I'm desperate, I have a water bottle that he likes. So that is the plan. And we are just going to hope for the best. So drop your yes, no questions in the chat. And if you donate, let me know. I'm just making a post on my Instagram that I'm live. Here you go. All right, let's see. Margaret, baby's doing good. Thank you for asking. All right, so we have Sophie, Margaret, and Jazzy. I'm going to give it a few more minutes for people to get the notification. And then we'll get started. You keep dropping your toy. Here you go. Here you go. Here. Ocean Summer, welcome in. Thiana and Ocean, I have your question. Make sure you guys are liking the live stream for me, please. That's your quote-unquote payment for your free question. Now he's at his first job. Oh my goodness. Here you go. How old is he? All right, Sophie. Sophie, yes. Ace of Swords. Margaret. Yes, Knight of Swords and Pentacles. Jazzy. Yes, the Empress. Sienna. Hard time, yes, but I think it's still going to happen though. Like I think the challenge itself is that the process is difficult, but I feel like you are going to get the job. I have the Fool and the Eight of Wands. Ocean Summer. Well, that was quick. Yes, Page of Cups. 18. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. It's crazy like that, actually, how fast time goes by. I hope that's what the afterlife is being able to relive and experience your baby as a baby again. Like, I hope that's, if heaven exists, I hope that's what heaven is. Or I hope that you get to just like forever enjoy like those sweet moments, because doesn't it feel like heaven sometimes when you have, did you smack yourself in the face? What the heck? You hurt yourself. Like it just, they're just moments I wish I could freeze in time. So that's what I hope. Hey Jazzy, thank you for the donation. I guess I should pull up my email too, huh? All right. Are you doing the unlimited 10 minutes? Did you edit it? Awesome. You're welcome, Sienna. Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine. Awesome, Jazzy. Okay. Just a few more minutes of the free list and we'll get started with yours. So the way that the unlimited works, I don't know if you've done it before, but basically it's a fire round, ask as many questions as you want. So you start with your first question, which I see that you dropped in the chat. And when you're ready for me to move on, that signal is you posting another question. So once I see the next question posted, I'll know that I've answered your first one sufficiently and you want me to move on to the next question. Also, I started timer for 10 minutes. We utilize that full 10 minutes as much as we can. So when you're ready for me to move on, just drop your next question and we will do as much as we can in the 10-minute span. Now, if for whatever reason I need to step away, I will pause and you will not lose your time. I will pause right then and there and make sure that you get your full 10 minutes. I don't foresee any issues, but again, as I have scrolling across the bottom of the banner, that I'm home alone with my son right now. And if something happens and he needs me, then I might need to pause things for a few minutes. But he's happy. He's very happy. So we shouldn't have any trouble. So just kind of have your questions ready to go when you're ready for me to move on. But I'll let you know when the timer starts. We just have a few more minutes left of the free list and then we're going to move on, okay? All right, Miss Lar J, let me look this up for you. Welcome in. Miss Laura J, I have a yes. Ace of Wands. Delicious. Yeah. You got stuff to say? All right, guys, just a minute or two left to the free list, and then we're moving on to our donations with Jazzy. You're welcome. Have a good night. Yum. Is that delicious? Yeah. My slobbery boy. My slobbery boy. You're so cute. You're so cute. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, yeah. All right. That's going to be a wrap for the free list. Jazzy, if you can just check in with me real quick. I want to make sure you're in here before we get started. We are going to move on to donations. Donations are open. You will be next. Perfect. All right, let's shuffle for you real quick. All right, just remember, whenever you're ready for me to move on, just post your next question, okay? All right, Jazzy. Okay, starting the timer now. What's with Angela, my one manager? She's weird to me. What is her view towards Jazzy? What is her view towards Jazzy? So we have the Ace of Wands and the Hermit. Whenever I see wands, it makes me feel like jealousy, okay? Because wands is when a person, and I'm referring to you, you are inspired, you are artistic, creative, maybe you march to the beat of your own drum, unique, authentic. Wands are just generally an inspired, passionate, creative kind of energy, and it's raw talent. It's not fabricated, it's not created, it just is who you are. And whenever I see wands, it always makes me feel like it's something you don't have to work hard at doing in order to achieve that thing. So there's just generally some kind of like raw authenticity about you, a talent. Maybe things come easily to you, maybe you're just gorgeous, naturally beautiful, maybe your aura, your energy, people are drawn to you, but there's some element here that this person is feeling jealous of. Maybe it's and then again, the Hermit here, and there's the Seven of Wands, so it's talking about introversion versus extroversion. It's talking about maybe like a quiet confidence. And the Seven of Wands also can talk about like being an overachiever. So sometimes people in upper management want to kind of stunt you or make you feel less than because they're worried you could come for their job. So if they see that you are in a position where you could potentially rise up ahead of them or rise up above them for whatever reason, they would like to make you feel more belittled or a little bit smaller or a little bit like shoved off, as if like they don't want you to think that you would be good enough to do what they do. There's also, depending on your attitude towards work, like what I was going to say, let me pull up your next question and I'm just going to shuffle while I finish this thought. There's also the thought too that if you're very vocal, or you have an energy of like competence, not only can that be threatening, that can make the person feel like you are not going to like listen to what they have to say if you challenge authority, and they just want like lead the least resistance possible. Why did X stop talking to you? Why did X stop talking to you? Emperor and the Three of Pentacles. This person is pretty stubborn, I would say, unwilling to compromise. Maybe felt like you guys just were not going to be on the same page or end up in the same place. Seven of Wands is also here again, so this can talk about challenging or being a challenge in the connection, in the relationship. The Emperor tells me that this person wasn't planning on changing. The Emperor is very stubborn, set in their ways, kind of energy like I am who I am. This is how I'll be forever. And it came out with the Three of Pentacles, which talks about compromise. It talks about working together as a team with a common goal, trying to figure things out together. There could have been a lack of desire to try to work things out. Maybe this person just felt like you weren't going to change and there was no sense in continuing the connection. Maybe they thought they didn't want to have to change if you were looking for them to make changes. And they were like, I am who I am, take it or leave it. So there's a lot of that kind of energy. And then the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, which talks about a happy ending, long-term success, long-term relationships, being there for someone towards the end of their life. And it's in reverse, which means this person did not see a future, I guess you could say. And then just in general, like even if good things happened, like Seven of Wands, even if good things happened, it was almost like the bad outweighed the good or something. Like there always seemed to be some kind of other challenge or some kind of other obstacle. Even if you would overcome those, it just seemed like a lot of work is what it feels like. That's kind of the energy I'm getting from this reading so far. But if you want, I can keep pulling. So let's see what else we've got here. Six of Swords. It seems like he kind of did it in like a sneaky kind of cowardly way. I will say the Seven of Swords is where you kind of sneak off in the middle of the night. You kind of like, it's like a metaphor, but it's almost like he didn't want to confront the issue head on. He would have, instead of like telling you directly what the issue was or what the problem was, he kind of was just like, I'm just going to sneak off in the middle of the night. It's kind of like the person that like the expression, you know how they said they left for the grocery store and never came back. It's kind of like a sneaking away under the radar kind of thing, and it happens before you know it, before you realize, and the person does not have any explanation whatsoever. The message of like this being a lot of work according to your ex is coming through again. What are you asking if he's regretting your relationship or regretting not talking to you? What are you asking if he's regretting? Hey friends, free list is closed. It closed a while back. almost 10 minutes ago. If you're coming in for free, you'll have to check back in another time, or you can donate. Does he regret your divorce? Okay, let's see. Does he regret their divorce? No. 10 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. He hates that it ended in divorce, but he doesn't feel like there's a regret for like he's basically saying like it had to happen. I kind of feel like in his mind he's saying we needed to go our separate ways. I don't regret it, but I do hate that it ended up this way. Like I wish it could have worked out. So there's not regret, but there's maybe grief. Is he coming back? Let's see. Is he coming back? I have the 3 of Wands. It's making me feel as though he wants to be on better terms with you. He wants to come together with some type of understanding, because I don't think that he likes the way things were left off. Again, he doesn't regret the divorce, but he regrets that it had to happen. I feel like with the 6 of Cups, yeah, 6 of Cups is even speaking to what I'm saying. He wants to be on good terms with you. He wants to find like some kind of understanding, maybe hoping that you guys could maybe be friends or something. Like, I don't know if he's coming back to reunite with you in a romantic way. It doesn't feel that way. When I said he was coming back to reconcile, it feels like maybe more to not be on bad terms with you. I feel like he doesn't like, I mean, I think that he feels like you're still an important person to him, even if things ended the way that they did. When? All right, let's pull a timing for you, and then that'll have to be your last question. We got about 30 seconds left. When will this happen? When will this happen? All right, let's see. Okay, so we have, okay, that's time. We have the 9 of Pentacles, which is saying towards the end of summer. 9 of Pentacles specifically is like Virgo season, like September, end of August, early September. So that's the general time frame that I'm getting for you right now. Hey, Puka Puka. Ew, it's fun. You're welcome, Jazzy. Thanks for the donation. Let me know how you liked that fire round reading. If you guys like those, I've had a lot of people get them and they seem to enjoy, especially if they have a lot of questions or a lot of follow-up. Anyways, donations are open, friends. You will be next. We don't have a wait currently. Thanks, friend. Have a good night. All right. Woohoo. Woohoo. Yay. Yay, 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 yay. handsome. Toya writes, you can donate for a question. Is that what you're asking me? Yay! Oh. Oh, so the free list is closed for the night. I do free readings the first 15 minutes of most live streams. So no free at this time. Whoops. Woohoo. That's fun. Definitely check back later in the week though. Typically Monday through Thursday, I'm not always able to go live, but I've been trying Fridays and Saturdays or sometime during the weekend now that my husband is home 3 days a week. So check back later for those for like a guaranteed free night. And then maybe you could always check like periodically throughout the week. Just make sure you're subscribed. I'm sure it'll notify you, but whenever you see that I'm live, just get in here as soon as you can, because that's when I'm offering the free list. And I do the free probably 90% of the time. There have been times in the past where I didn't, but that's really random and rare. You want to do these? Woohoo! Oh, did you drop it? Point out. Yay! What do you think of the crunchy crunch, huh? What do you think? Hey, Jazzy girl, you sent in a donation. Awesome. What would you like to do? What did you donate for, friend? Did you donate for channeled message cards? Okay, perfect. Let me grab those for you real quick. He would say new chapter. I am trying to move on. I feel like he would add, I'm trying to move on amicably. I feel like I've done a lot of self-reflection that has allowed for me to gain clarity. I do know that I made mistakes. I'm not claiming to be 100% perfect, and I wish that I could right my wrongs. I do feel with this message, he's also saying that I know that there are things that are my fault that led us here. And for me, I'm using it as like a lesson. I know that it didn't end up the way that we wanted it to. And I feel like a good part of that is my fault. But I also don't feel like we need to change what has happened. I think we need to learn from it and try to move forward. I don't want you to think that I feel like I am perfect here. Like, I think he just wants to be very clear with you that he's saying, I don't think I am perfect. We have, I do want to mend things with you. I don't like how things are right now. I want to fix this connection. And this has been heavily on my mind. I am feeling overwhelmed. I don't think that I've made the right choices, and the stress from this is exhausting me. I hope that you can forgive me. I am also struggling to get over the past. I feel like there's a lot of forgiveness that's needed for you and for me, and forgiveness with ourselves. Things did not go the way that I had planned. I do think that there's more that I need to tell you about, more that I need to reveal to you. I'm sorry for my part in this. So that is what I have for you there. Are you having fun? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is that fun? Yum. Yum. Oh, absolutely. You're very welcome. Thank you for choosing me to do your readings. You're very talkative. You're very talkative tonight. Yes, 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 you are. Are you looking for something to do? Are you looking for something to do? Is my baby bored? Oh my goodness. Well, what can I do for you, sir? What would you like? Do you want something in here? You want something in there? What looks good to you? Do you want this one? Yes or no? Okay, that's a maybe. Do you want this one? Yes or no? That's a maybe. Okay, do you want this one? You're like, what else you got in there? Do you want this one? Yes or no? Oh, maybe. Go ahead. You can have it. Woohoo! That's fun. Do you want to throw it to Mama? Here, look. Look. Can you throw it to me? Thank you. Okay, here you go. Oh, sorry. Are you okay? Are you okay? Sorry. Okay. I'll be gentler now. Come here. For those of you who are joining us, I'm probably only going to be on for maybe 15-20 more minutes max. So if you want to donate, let me know. And then if not, either I could potentially do offlines later, or I can be back maybe tomorrow. If I have time tonight, I will. But he's getting a late bedtime tonight, and The last time I tried to get on at like 12:30 or 1 and no one was on because everyone has to like work and stuff. So my goal here was to try to get on a little bit earlier. So I don't know if I'll be back tonight. If you're catching this late and you want offline, just let me know. I'm also going to make a post about that over on Instagram. But as far as live goes, I probably will only be on for about 15 more minutes. I think he's starting to get a little antsy, so I don't think I have much time. That's fun. What do you think of that? Yay! This one does it too, look. That one's fun. Boop, 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 boop. You want a little cologne? That's what it seems like, huh? That's funny. I didn't know this did that. There you go. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Just a few more minutes left of the live stream. We're not doing free questions for the rest of the night. We're just doing donations at this time. If you catch this when I'm offline, if you catch this afterward, I probably will make a post over on Instagram that I'm doing offline if you missed my live stream. Oops. Aww. Yeah. That's so cute. That's so cute. Okay, baby. We'll be done here. Oh, I forgot. I put this together for you. I forgot I did this. Here, my little squish. I forgot I did this for you. What is that? Is that beautiful? Is that the most beautiful thing you ever seen? That pattern was subconscious as well. What is that? What is this? Wow, good job. You did it. Good job. Oh my booger. Oh my booger. Okay, we're signing off. I got you.